Today on the channel, we're going to check out from the GI Joe Classified Retro Cardback Series, Dr. Mindbender. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Hansel, and guess what? We are fresh off of spooky season. I think we are at November 3rd today at the time of recording this. So 3 days have passed since Halloween, and we had one great spooky season. I don't know if we had quite the action figures that we had the 2024 spooky season. I think that might have had a little edge on what we got this year, but it was still tremendous. A lot of great NECA figures, a lot of great Mego figures, a couple Trick or Treat Studios, and looking forward to more of those. But here we are. We're into our GI Joe, our WWE wrestlers, our Masters of the Universe figures, and today I thought I'd start it off with Dr. Mindbender, one of the great heels in cartoon and comic book history. So let's get right into it. Checking out this package, we get the warning for choking hazards, 4 years of age and over, so they're selling to all kinds of kids here. GI Joe, Cobra Enemy there, I love that logo right there. Dr. Mindbender, and we get this kind of new age, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm crazy for that. I do like the picture of Dr. Mindbender, but I don't know about this digital age outline there. I think I'd like the regular Starburst better. We get our blister right here, a great way to showcase your action figure in these things. If you're not going to open it, leave it in package. Man, that looks great, just like that. Get our Hasbro logo there, and turn it around here, we get a file card. It's not quite the file card I want, but it's all right. Big GI Joe logo up there. We get a cross cell down here, a few of our guys, warnings, copyrights, labels, barcodes, recycling information, website information down here. And it does say on this file card, and I will say only this first red line does it pertain to me. The rest says the same thing, just in another language. Here it goes. It says, knowing is half the battle. Dr. Mindbender, Classified. Role, Master of Mind Control. Dr. Mindbender was once an orthodontist who made the tragic mistake of experimenting on himself while tinkering with electric brainwave stimulation as a means of relieving dental pain. He underwent a complete personality change and became hateful, deceitful, and vain. Don't want to be vain. His personal mission is now to bring the miracle of thought control to everyone. But let's go ahead and get him out of the box. I'll take him out the way I do all these classifieds. I kind of make a trap door in the bottom here. So I just cut here. And I do this because I don't want to double up on this. There are a few things that I do double up on, but these classifieds are not one of them. Unless it's somebody that really hits home, like say Cobra Commander. I do have a mint on card of him and an open one. So I cut that there, and then on the back you get this tape on this little tab right here. So you cut that, peel that up. You gotta get those connected. Those cuts. There we go. That is cut. So now that I got that trap door right there, you can see it lift up. Got our, I don't know what that is. I've never really read that. I think it's just warnings and stuff, but we don't need it. All right, we're going to reach in here. Now, I call this as plastic coffin. I'm going to reach in and pull it out, and there you go. And that's what you're left with, just a red background back there. And that saves pretty good. I can still keep that packaging, and I will. I'll pack him right back up when we get into the 2026 spooky season, September 1st, or if I decide to go a little earlier. I might just do that, start spooky season in August. But there you go. That's what you get. So I'm going to set that down to the side. And here, first thing we're going to get is a stand, and it is a Cobra logo on this stand. It has 2 pegs for each of his feet, or 1 foot, however you want to do that. So very nice they give us that. All these classifieds do that. And here is Dr. Mindbender in his plastic coffin. All right, I'm going to go through his accessories first, and everything is just in there as it should be. There is a bottom layer to this, so I'll go ahead and pull this off. This is going to be some kind of hose for our figure here, and I guess we can go through it first since I got it in hand. And let's see if I can pull this out without taking that tape off. There we go. There's some packaging right there. We'll sit that down there with this box. And here it is. This is just going to be some kind of hose or breathing apparatus, or go to his gun, whatever we want to do with that. I'm not sure. We'll have to maybe look at the back of the box and figure out where that goes. But it is a hose. Next, we're going to get a Dr. Mindbender gun. And this thing is a pretty big unit here. I do like it. It's got some pegs on there, like maybe we're going to hook our hose up to it just like that. So a big gun. Next, we're going to get another piece of the gun. Now, this may go to the other end, or it may go over here. I'm not sure. Next, we're going to get a little handgun, and this looks pretty cool. Nothing special though. It's okay, but it does have some kind of silver thing on top. I'm not sure if that's a beacon or what it is, but not bad, but not great neither. Next, we're going to get his canister here. How about this? Now, this looks like this could also take this hose. So we could put the hose right there, or we could put the hose right there, however you want. And maybe this will go up on the side of our Dr. Mindbender. He might have a hole in his hip or something to receive that. So there you go. And then we're going to get a better looking gun. Here is a standard looking gun right there, little handgun. I do like that. I'll get up close pictures of all these, put them on glamour shots to the side of the video. That's it. That is all the accessories have. Man, he looks good. So we're going to grab Dr. Mindbender. No, we're not. We're going to cut his ties first. He does have 1 tie. Right around his waist, it looks like. I hope that's the only one. Sometimes these ties are a pain in the butt. But I'll tell you what, it is kind of good to get back into these classified, these Hasbro GI Joe Classified figures. They are pretty good. All right, we're going to grab Dr. Mindbender by his toe, pull him up, and Dr. Mindbender has been resurrected. I love this. Look at that. Empty coffin right there. Woo-wee, he looks good. I love that Cobra logo right there on his back. That is tougher than Tarzan's feet right there. Look at that. All right, let's step to articulation. Head looks up okay, down okay. It will go side to side. It will go all the way around as well. So pretty good movement on this guy's head. Pretty good. Shoulders go all the way around. He's got the butterfly and that hinge in there. So look at that stretch Dr. Mindbender gets, man. These are certainly great articulated figures here. Now, I am having problems with this right arm. Does not seem like it's going back as far as the left, and I can see why. It's kind of, his shoulder is kind of hitting this back part of right there. Let's see. He has an upper arm cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Look at the stretch you get on these. He's got articulated hand, and it is articulating that way so he can raise and lower his gun. Those go all the way around, and they are removable, although he does not have extra hands. They are removable. He's got an ab crunch in there, hula hoop waist, got these great drop down hips, the splits he can do, the straddles he can do, upper thigh cut, double jointed, tight. There we go. Pinless knees. Man, he can get into some moves. He's got an upper boot cut, ankle rocker, and he can flex them toes down. So, whew. It's good to get into stuff that is highly articulated. A lot of our horror figures, NECA especially, they do not have this kind of articulation. And it is kind of neat to get back into this. All right, let's check him out. I love this face sculpt. I think I could go as him as for Halloween next year. I did get a monocle because I did dress up as the Joker, or the Penguin, I'm sorry, so I had to learn how to wear a monocle. It is not easy. If you've ever tried a monocle on, I cannot keep it in my eye. Big bushy eyebrows. My wife says I do have that, but I'd have to grow that kind of mustache there. Pretty cool, curly Q at the back part, but man, he is menacing looking. Menacing. And just a creep. You can tell. Now, if this guy come at me as my dentist, I would say, no way, sir. Find me somebody else, because he looks like he's going to do some bad business. But he's got this kind of harness system on. It's silver. It comes down to his belt. It's black. On the back is the same thing. He does have a hole in his back, just like all our old GI Joes. This cape that he has, it does have that, like I mentioned, that Cobra logo. Big old popping collar right there. You can either pop it or lay it down. I like it popped because it shows off that Cobra logo. He's got purple armbands. They are sculpted on, so they don't move. He does have these kind of forearm guards. They're pretty cool. They are also sculpted on. I love the texture in the purple pants. Black gloves. He has this holster for his gun right here, so I'm not sure which gun goes in there, but that one fits real good. Now, I was wondering, where is... So we have this unit right here, and I'm trying to see. I do not see a peg on his person, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with this. I guess he could just carry it. I don't know. Maybe while I'm doing glamour shots, I'll be able to figure this out. All right, let's see. Can I get his gun in his hand? He does have pretty pliable fingers. There you go. He's got that. So he can fire that on you. Let's see, can we get his other hand? Gun in his other hand here. There you go. There he goes. We got him on his stand. Now, who do I have here? I have his boss, or the guy he wants to take over, Cobra Commander. How about these two? I'm so glad to be back into these GI Joe Classified, especially the retro. I do like the regular GI Joe Classified, but man, these retros just hit a little different. They look more like our traditional GI Joes 3 3/4 inch from when we was kids. But that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. Look forward to seeing you more on these superheroes and GI Joes and whatnot. But for Dr. Mindbender, Cobra, Hasbro, till next time. Oh, yeah.